Clock has started. Right here.
And end your frappuccino mouth.
There is one where you go.
Welcome to the Good Stuff Morning Show. Here are your hosts, Kyle and Tammy.
Good morning, Kenny. What?
You know, it is my job. It is my job to pick previous show clips that crack you up right before we start recording or before we start the episode.
Was that me?
That was you. Yes, you were the second clip.
What happened?
I
what was
don't recall.
going on? What was the?
I take these completely out of context.
Yes, well, clearly, and also, I'm just kind of in a haze, in a. I just forget. I black out immediately, and I completely forget that we record immediately after we stop hitting the record button. Constantly hitting the record button. Well, good. Good morning. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
I hope you're having a wonderful week, or had a wonderful week. It's Friday. Somewhere. That's how the saying goes, right? Anyway.
It's Friday somewhere on the calendar. It's Friday. Don't know who is it for. That's all
Thanks,
I got.
Rebecca. Yeah, appreciate that. I'm really excited.
Go ahead, Kyle. Tell us why.
What? Bling. The Kyle Station 5 has booted up.
You both combined and butchered like 40 different startup sounds.
Mm-hmm. It's what it sounds like. I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of a nothing. It's a nothing burger, right? Like it's. Tell me what the PlayStation 4 sounds like when it starts up.
I don't know. I usually turn it on with my controller and then
We'll see exactly.
turn on the
There you
TV
go.
afterward.
Right. Yes. You never hear it.
Although I will say, I'm sure that it sounds a lot different than your PlayStation 4. When that boots up, the fans probably take over the entire house. Yeah, like a jet engine taking off.
Yeah, that's definitely what they sound like. No, but so this was sort of a wild turn of events. I got an email, and the email was like, "Hey, bud, you want a PlayStation?" Like, what? What? Me? Who? Me? And then I got a push notification from the PlayStation app. Hey, you want a PlayStation 5? We got some over here. Me? You sent this to me? And so after investigation, many just diving deep into the PlayStation ecosystem, myself for many, many years, I figure the least they could do is put me at the front of the line for this, right? And so here we are. I got my spot in line. They said on this day, go to press this button. If you press the button early, you might lock yourself out. So don't press it yet. But we sent you the button anyway. So be tempted. So I clicked on the button after the scheduled time, got into a queue. The queue had other people there. I needed to sign in. Weird sort of like will play a sound in your browser when it's time for you to order. Took about 5 minutes. Got in, had 10 minutes to go through the process. Very time constrained. But a much better experience than my previous attempts at getting one. Waiting on Walmart.com. Horrible. Trying to get one on Best Buy. Got it in my cart. Couldn't check out. Did that about 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribing to the Twitter accounts that post about them immediately. Just waited basically 11 months to get this.
Right.
So, yeah, it's finally here. It's a box in a box in a box. And then not an Xbox, but a PlayStation inside. The thing that gets me the most now, this is the newest, most innovative console from the PlayStation brand, the Sony brand.
Yeah.
Just all new, everything, tiny little textures of the, what I've learned is now called the cross button and not the X button.
No, it's X.
It's definitely cross.
No, it's X.
And then I start it up. I plug it in.
Good.
And it says, you need to plug in this controller to the PlayStation.
Uh-huh.
And I look at the diagram that it has on the screen. And by this time, it's now reading these instructions to me over my 5.1 stereo system, reverberating in my living room.
Okay.
In 4 different languages. Just nonstop. Plug it in, plug it in, plug in the controller, plug it in. I'm searching all around the room. Sony did not send me a USB-C cable to plug in my controller. The very first action.
USB-C cable with your PlayStation 5.
The very first thing, the very first screen it has up, the very first thing it asks me to do after I've given it so much, it asks me to plug in the controller to the PlayStation with a cord that they don't include in the box. Are you kidding me?
Kyle, did you plug in your PlayStation?
Are you kidding?
No. I am kidding you. Did you plug in your PlayStation, boot it up with the HDMI, with the power cable, everything like that? Did you do all that without checking the inventory of the box that they sent you? Did you look through the instruction manual at all? Did you take inventory of any of the stuff? No, you just plugged it in. And we're like, I guess we'll see what happens.
No. I still can't find it. No. Do I not have it?
Do you not have what?
No.
Yeah, where's that? Where is that?
Top level, 4th over.
Nope. Oh, it's blank. Why is it blank on mine?
Why is it blank on yours?
No.
There, I played it a few times.
Why is that the one sound I don't have?
I don't know. Kyle, I do not.
No.
So, anyway, you have USB-C cables, I'm sure, in your house.
It doesn't matter. It
does matter.
Included in the ding
What
dang
did you?
box.
How did you think you were going to charge the controller? I'm curious. How did you think you were going to charge the controller?
Nothing.
No.
There was nothing to.
No, that means that you never even thought about it.
Why not have the same connectors from the last PlayStation?
Are you kidding me? A micro USB? Barf. Get out of here. That is so gross technology. Okay.
I still don't know. I haven't looked on the box to see if it actually comes in the box.
Did you empty the
box?
box?
It does. Yes, it was.
You know what?
It was
Here,
3.
I'm going to go to
3 boxes.
Sony.com. I'm going to PlayStation Place. Wow, Sony.com does not have a good. Let's go to PlayStation.com.
No.
Okay. Hey, PlayStation.com hardware. Ooh, PS5. Wow. Let's look at this. Let's find out what's in the box. Oh, I don't know how to do this. I'm sure I can look on let's look on bestbuy.com. Go ahead.
You know what? Forget it.
Yeah, keep telling us about your stuff here.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
What is fine?
I did find a cable
fine, Kyle?
eventually.
The fact that you got a PlayStation 5 and almost nobody else does?
Look, listen, I realize extremely privileged to have this opportunity to be able to spend my money, my hard-earned dollars with the PlayStation company to receive the 5th. But please just include the cable. The first thing you expect me to do.
On bestbuy.com, it says, what's included in the box? Number 1.
Sony PlayStation 5 console. Number 2.
Got it. Yes,
wireless
check.
controller.
Yes. Okay, check.
Number 3,
got that
HDMI cable.
Yes, check. Got it.
Number 4, AC power cord.
Correct. Yes, check. Got it.
Number 5, USB cable. And number 6, printed materials. You didn't even open all the packages in your box.
I absolutely did.
I
1,000% did. I completely did. It does not exist.
You must have missed it.
No, incorrect. It does not exist.
Says USB cable.
It was
on.
not sent.
No.
Nope. Wasn't sent to me.
I gotta do another search. PlayStation 5.
How
box.
can I prove this to you? Should I have done a live unboxing?
Unboxing, yeah.
Should I have?
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, you could have done that. Go ahead. Here's what the box looks like.
Why is it so important to prove me wrong?
Because, Kyle, you're complaining about such a mundane thing.
Mm-hmm.
When
I don't even want it anymore. You know what? Forget it.
Cool.
You know what? You know what? Forget it. You know what? Forget it.
Maybe that's my main goal. I'm trying to convince you. You don't even want this piece of junk. It doesn't even come with a USB cable. I have tons of those. Why don't you give it to me?
Yeah, fine. Okay. All right.
Oh. Hey, let's do this other little thing you included here.
I gotta know. Okay, so our friends over at the No Idea program. I have no idea what I'm doing. Goodstuff.network. Go listen. They're on episode 90. Can you believe it? I cannot. They're here. The barefoot people. You're one of those. They did a segment about two things. One, Snackwells. You remember Snackwells? Devil's Food Snackwells.
Snackwells.
Snackwells. Devil's Food Snackwells. Are you kidding me right now?
Describe it to me.
Soft. Very soft. Puck-like. Smooth edges.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. These were like brownies covered in chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah. I couldn't.
Snackwells.
You know what?
You know what? Forget it.
It's weird.
You know what? Forget
It's weird because you're saying the word and I have no idea what you're talking about. I look it up and it's not even the package that gets me. It's the image of the food, of the cookie that's been broken in half. And immediately I get the sense memories, right? I see it, I can taste it, I can smell it, and I can hear it. It's like a York peppermint patty, but brownie inside.
Ooh, give me that.
Right?
I need that. I want another York peppermint, but you know what? That's I need that in my life.
What have I done?
I need a York peppermint patty. So Snackwells. Also, there's a tweet. There was a tweet going around. How Southern are you? And because you offended so many people with your accent last time, I've decided we need to see which. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
If you've just all the feedback I've been getting, it's nonstop. This phone is just ringing off the hook.
Wow, they have your number, huh?
Lots of, I know I should stop giving it out on this podcast so frequently.
555.
How Southern are you? 1 point for every food you've tried.
Okay.
The goal here is obviously I need to beat you and I need to have more points than you. Okay. So,
all right. Are we going through this and going like I'll do a ding and a buzz?
Sure. That's going to take forever. Rapid fire
Let's not
these,
do that,
please.
Then. Okay. Let's take a look here. I count on my hands, I guess. Peach cobbler, sweet tea, chicken and dumplings, cornbread, gumbo, not frog legs, chicken fried steak, hush puppies. What the heck is white gravy? What is that?
I did hear they're shutting down OnlyFans, so not sure.
Yikes. Haven't had that. Grits, oyster salad. Haven't had that. Congealed salad. Really not an appetizing sounding food. Fried green tomatoes. Yes. Pickled pig's feet. No. Red eye gravy. I imagine that's like bean gravy. I don't know. Chess pie. Sounds familiar. Probably haven't had it. Turnip greens. No. Hoppin' John. No. Chicken livers. No. tomato sandwich. Is that just a tomato sandwich?
Yes, but it's a tomato sandwich.
Yikes.
It's well known.
I don't know it. Haven't had it. Rabbit stew, haven't had it. Red beans and rice, haven't had it. Brunswick stew, haven't had it. Corn pudding, have had it. I'm on 10. Fatback, I've had that. Fried bologna, no. Fried okra, I think so. I'm going to say no because I can't remember. Boiled peanuts, no. Chitlins, no. Pear salad, no. Butter beans, no. Jambalaya, yes. Deviled eggs, yes. Po' boys. I don't know if I've had it. Them. I'm going to say no. I'm on 13. Fried gizzards, no. Coca-Cola cake, that's a thing? I want it. But no. Gator tail, no. Is that poke salad? It's gotta be, right?
Yes. I doubt that it's the Hawaiian like poke. Yeah.
Okay, and then ambrosia. Haven't had that. Okay, so I'm on 13.
It's just too bad. I've had 16.
Oh, so you're Shona. What? What does that say?
Show enough.
Oh, okay. Sure enough, I'm born and breaded, though.
Pretty good, I'll say. Not bad.
Had a lot in that first little.
The main thing here is I've made a lot of these, I think, and also I've made some trips out east a few times, and so I feel like I recently this year had boiled peanuts for the first time.
Oh, okay.
So that sort of put me over the edge.
I don't necessarily think that some of these should be like Southern owned. It feels like this is an exclusive list, but I don't see it that way because peach cobbler is one of my favorite foods ever. And I'm not from the South.
I've made rabbit stew. I feel like I don't know if that counts or not, you know?
Looking at these other ones. Gator tail. I want to try that too.
Can't be. Is it actually? Is it?
They used to sell alligator meat at the deli in Tracy.
True. I have had alligator sausages before.
So I'm sure it actually is a gator's tail. I will try all of these. Except for chitlins. I watched an episode of Kitchen Nightmares where Gordon Ramsay eats at a terrible restaurant and he has chitlins and he immediately throws up. And I think it's kind of scarred me for that food. I'm sure that he ate a bad batch. And of course, on an episode of Kitchen Nightmares, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
But he spent so much time like being afraid of them. And then he ate them. It really soured. No pun intended, but it really soured my my intent to eat that. So
sure.
I'm gonna skip that one. I'll have all these other ones though.
Well, good.
Except congealed salad too. I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's like Jell-O something. Although when I think of a Jell-O mold these days, I immediately get reminded of Christmas Vacation.
Yep.
Where it's the Jell-O mold with cat food in it.
Yep.
And you live with cats, so you know what cat food tastes like.
It's true.
Hey, Kyle, let's rapid fire some tech headlines.
These are today's headlines.
I'm just going to let you have that.
I shortened that for you.
Yeah.
That lead up. Netflix is finally adding support for spatial audio on iPhone and iPad. Goody.
Here we go.
The company is rolling out support for the immersive sound feature now.
No. What they're rolling out is a toggle that adds echo. That's it. It's just reverb, people. It's not spatial audio. Get it into your stereo heads. There is nothing spatial about this.
You need to try it, Kyle.
No.
What do you mean no? Are you resistant to it, or have you tried it and you're like, it's not for me.
I'm gonna be like Gordon. I'm gonna hear it for the first time and throw up.
No.
I know it.
This spatial audio is the chitlins of sound.
Let's go. Let's go ahead and start this. Go ahead and start this Netflix movie here. And no.
You need to. Okay.
It's just even the sound, just
You know
the
what,
Netflix
Kyle?
sound starting.
No, see-
where would that be?
I'm not going to
Spatially.
let you get away with this. By the way, I can't let you get away with disparaging this feature before you've even tried it. You know what I mean?
Fine.
So
Fine.
you try spatial audio.
How do I try it? How do I try it?
Okay,
How
you
do
have-
I,
you have
how
AirPods, right?
Where am I in? I do.
Okay. So you can either listen to Apple Music. They have tons of playlists with a bunch of spatial audio remixed tracks. Or you could load up Netflix on your iPhone or iPad and you can try it there. Because it's available starting this week. I'm going to move on to the next one, Kyle. Facebook unveiled VR work meetings, which, no thanks. This is something that Zuckerberg actually unveiled himself on CBS this morning,
Yeah.
but weirdly didn't get a lot of other traction for the rest of the day. I did not see this pop up in other places. This was like
This was not on The Verge. This was not on Ars Technica. This was not on any of the. It was only on Twitter, and it was only here on BuzzFeed. And I
BuzzFeed
did not
News.
see it anywhere. I did not see it anywhere else. I agree with you. I don't. The snark was high. I think maybe folks were not wanting to write about. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
So what he unveiled, what the robot Berg unveiled was what he calls the metaverse. Or he calls himself the metaverse CEO. I don't know. Anyway, he's recently been touting himself as the successor to the mobile internet. And the future now of his now $354 billion company is an embodied internet that you're inside of rather than just looking at. Go ahead, do the yeah, that's exactly how anybody should respond to somebody saying that they want to make you feel like you're inside the internet instead of just looking at it. I don't understand the connotations or the intent.
The main thing that they're trying to unveil here, and the main thing that they're trying to get traction on is VR work meetings.
Yeah. I was getting to that, but it's it's essentially using the Oculus and the technology that Facebook has been pioneering, according to them, recreating you sitting around a meeting table in meeting room 2. If you've ever worked in an environment where you have to have daily meetings in a specified meeting room, do you think that that's exactly what's missing from remote work? Nope. Nobody likes those meetings. Who likes a round table where everyone's sitting down looking at each other, but they want it to be cartoons instead? What?
Right. At least let me put my own face, or not me. Like, I would love to be just a dragon that is slithering around the floor. You just can't stop.
This
won't
is
stop.
like
I'm still
the
listening.
worst.
Trust me.
This is like the worst feature from Ready Player One. This is like the groundbreaking VR game that has consumed the entire world, but this is the worst feature of it.
I get that the whole point of introducing this is to get people to, and get workforces to buy these VR headsets in bulk so that they can fake their way through like these interactions. I can't imagine, for the number of video meetings I'm in per day, the stink on that VR headset, that Oculus, is going to be real. It's gonna be horrible. I won't be able to hold it on my face long enough because it's just gonna slide up from all the grease and sweat that I am accumulating inside of the headset while I gesture wildly,
right?
Because now I'm in VR and you can see more parts of my body, and now I have to move around more.
But that's the exact problem with this feature. Is you're wearing a headset on your head, and then you have the headphones, I guess, are included.
I'm gonna watch the video.
I imagine that they want you to have the controllers in your hand, in each hand, right? So what you've essentially done is put me in a meeting where I cannot use my computer. Is that right? Is it so that I can see the entire room and we have no point of reference for what we're talking about? We merely are meeting with just talking and listening. There's no notes, there's no reference materials. We're just talking at each other with our controllers in our hands. Is that what you're telling me, Mark Zuckerberg? Mark Zuckerberg?
I guess it maybe. Yeah, I think that the fact that you can't like slide people a piece of paper, or like I don't know, like things you would do in the meat space.
Literal meat space.
What is the point of all of this? Why would you do this? I'm watching a video now. Mm-hmm. It's just the thing that gets me the most as well is like this puts meetings in an uncanny valley.
Oh yeah.
This makes things that I use as social cues, like reading people's face and lips, and makes that impossible.
Well, so what they're showing here. Space. So I don't think that they're showing video of Zuckerberg, and then they're showing video of the avatar. And so now they're holding controllers, but their avatars are holding controllers. Before, the avatars were merely just gesturing with their hands. And I think that they were intending for it to seem like the hands were being mapped, but I think they were just random hand movements. So even if you don't have to hold the controllers, you still have a VR headset on your head, and you cannot reference any other materials. It doesn't make any. It's like Zuckerberg has never actually been in an actual meeting.
Yes, definitely 100%. The other part of this is, I believe, this is only working on their wireless headset, correct? And so imagine you can only probably be in one meeting per day with that, right? And then you immediately have to start charging it again. There's no way.
Oh, for
that
sure.
You can run this whole thing for an hour long, maybe 2 hours.
Right.
And then you got to go back and throw it on the charger.
Right.
Is it now like a thing where you mix your meetings where some of them are VR and some of them are not? Like,
so,
just
let me disclose a little bit here. I worked AV for a company, and I did not just I did live events and conferences, but I also was the AV support for meetings, corporate meetings and stuff, where I was running the AV for rooms like this in meat space. The rooms that they're showing off here are like semicircle tables where you have maybe 5 to 10 people sitting around the table looking at a series of TV screens or projector screens. And that's how you consume someone's presentation, or someone stands at the front of the room and then they give the presentation, right? That's kind of like the board members or the corporate executive meetings or whatever. Again, if you're putting that into the virtual space, it feels like Zuckerberg is not mentioning that there's somebody on the back end who's running all of this, right?
Throwing you into a room.
There's one guy who's running this, right? There's the AV guy who's running the presentation. He's clicking next, or he's setting that up for you. You don't actually have to input the materials. Somebody else is handling that. That's what this appears to me as. I don't know if that's true. I'm just going off of my experience. That's it.
I just want to someday enter a meeting where everyone looks just like Mark Zuckerberg, and we all use his avatar. And it's just a room of
You know
Marks.
what? He has such a boring face. He could just be the default avatar. Like that's exactly who he is. He is just the default avatar for every video game.
He's a Twitter egg with eyeballs.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
100%.
Let's move on, Kyle. Our little last story here. I just wanted to mention Toys R Us is coming back to Macy's.
What?
If that sounds weird.
Hold on, I got one.
What? Yeah, there you go. So Toys R Us, they went bankrupt and closed their physical doors about mid 2018. And then they sold off the brand and other assets in an attempt to pay off long outstanding debts. The brand or the name was bought a year later by True Kids brand. And they tried partnering with another like pop-up shop called Beta. And they had several kind of smaller mall-based stores, which kind of worked and kind of didn't work. They really only had 2 stores open for the 2019 holiday season, one in Houston and one in New Jersey. And then those were closed because COVID. So that True Kids got sold off again to WHP Global, which just announced a new partnership with Macy's that will leverage the retailer's online presence to sell toys under the Toys R Us branding. And then it will also have physical Toys R Us shop-in-shops that'll be added to over 400 of Macy's brick-and-mortar retail locations starting next year. It's not like the 1,500 stores that Toys R Us had, but it's a little bit of that.
It's a store within a store.
Kinda. Yeah. So it's like a section that they'll have, and it'll be toys at Macy's.
Okay.
So at the mall next to me here in Modesto in the Central Valley, our Macy's is actually broken up into 2 separate, like, individual stores. There's like the women's Macy's and then the men's plus homeware, because a men's Macy's doesn't take up the whole store or can't possibly take up the whole store. And I think adding a Toys R Us to that would be good. I don't know if that's, could it just be a corner?
Why does it? Yeah, but this to me just screams we're trying to bring in 30-somethings who are like nostalgic for some memory they had of Toys R Us when they were a kid. That's all this is.
But then pass it along to their children.
And then pass it along to, correct. Yes.
Yeah,
100%.
I'll say if I had to bring my daughter to a Macy's now before this integration, yeah, not such a great experience. But if I could bring her to a Macy's where mom and dad have to go get like work clothes, and then we can take a trip in the store, like a section over, and we go get some toys at Toys R Us, that's the one-stop shop. And I'm definitely going to shop at Macy's.
So what's next for Macy's? What dead brand are they bringing back from the dead and creating? And creating another corner of the Macy's.
It's dedicated. It's definitely. To, is Sears still a thing, or did that completely fall apart?
I'm gonna say Circuit City or Good Guys. One of those two.
Good Guys. Let's say Good Guys.
Okay. I'll say Good Guys.
Okay. Yeah, those are your headlines, though.
Okay. Well, wonderful. Good headlines. One toy. If you could get one toy back at a Toys R Us.
Wait, is it do I have to pick like a time when the toy came out? Or is it just like any toy that has ever existed?
A toy, whether you got it or not.
No, I mean what I'm saying is, because like in the mid to late 90s, certain toys were the hot ticket.
Sure.
One toy?
Yeah, I got mine. So.
Oh, okay. It's definitely the original Megazord. Power Rangers Megazord.
I'm going to go with the gigantic Super Soaker that we never got.
With the backpack.
The giant one
the
with
Gatling
the backpack.
Gun.
Yes. the unrealistic, probably $175.
Okay, I changed my. You shouldn't have told me got it or not, because because I would choose one that I didn't get, and that's definitely the Green Dragon Megazord.
Oh, yeah. See,
the Green Rangers. That's the one we never got.
Mm-hmm. That's the one I need to be in Zuckerberg's meeting room.
Actually, you know what?
Can that just be how we go into today's special from now on? It's just the Green Rangers like song. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how we go into.
No, it's Rita. Hold on. That's from an episode. I want the toy. I don't want the show. I want the toy. Oh, I can't find it.
There's got to be a TikTok for this, right?
There you go.
Today's special is...
Okay, I'm definitely going to pull that and use it. Today's special is National Chocolate Pecan Pie Day. That's boring. We've done a pecan pie day already. So, in that case, I'm going to switch this up. This is not going to be it's kind of food related. But today is also National Tooth Fairy Day. Okay? And,
okay.
And after I read you this brief description from the nationaltoday.com website, I want you and I to give the worst story of us losing a tooth. So
I know yours, but go ahead. Okay. Yeah, fine. This is not fun for anyone but you. Yeah, go ahead.
So from the website, it says, because it has like a bunch of facts, and then it has some like FAQs, like frequently asked questions. And one of them is, at what age does the tooth fairy stop visiting? Quote, the tooth fairy stops visiting a child once they have lost all their baby teeth. Children start losing their baby teeth from the ages of 4 to 8, and this continues until they are between 9 and 12 years old. End quote. And I got really scared because I'm like, wait a second. Is this website telling me? What are they saying here?
They're saying,
are they building an illusion?
Mm.
Or do they really believe it? It's said with such conviction.
Yeah.
So matter of fact.
Of course it is.
Shut up.
It's I know listen. First, it's actually pronounced Tooth Fieri.
That's the name of the episode.
Second,
Tooth Fieri comes from Flavortown.
let's go with Molar Town.
Oh man, that's too good, Kyle.
Yeah, no, even before this episode started, I wrote that one down.
I should have slipped that to you with a note through the meeting.
Well, this whole thing is scripted, so thankfully, we're at the funniest part now, folks. Here it is. Get ready for
good. No more pressure for the rest of the episode. We hit our peak.
It's all down here from downhill. It's all down here from hill.
Toilet. Oh, I thought I was the only one who fumbled my words.
No.
Ow, my head hurts.
So, teeths. Which ones?
Oh, listeners, we are.
I'm
we're tired. Okay, go ahead.
I think the thing that I remember the most was losing the teeth. I had this really dumb phase of picture taking when I was a kid where I lost all of my baby front teeth, but the two big ones here in front came in first, and I didn't have anything else. I looked like a rabbit.
Yeah, I remember that.
So every photo that I took at that age, I had those teeth went straight over the front of those lips.
Oh yeah, because when they come in, you don't know how to control that stuff.
Nope, shiny, brand new. Everyone's got to see them. For whatever reason, I thought that was, you know what? I'm glad I didn't stick with it for that long. It could have been just the way that I do all my photos now, but it's not.
That's what your avatar will look like.
Maybe I should just do that. Yeah.
Okay. So what's the best or worst losing your tooth experience?
For me, I don't think I have one. The one for you is the time
why are you giving away mine?
It's because I got to know if we have the same one.
Okay.
Is it when Tyler came over and attached your tooth to a door and slammed it shut? Is that the one?
Did that happen?
That absolutely happened.
Oh, okay, I definitely blacked out and have blocked that memory.
No, I think the one you're gonna tell is
clearly not that one.
Not that one. There were teeth to be lost there.
You know what?
One singular.
You know what's weird is that now that you say that, it sounds vaguely familiar, but it also sounds like an episode of a sitcom that I watched.
Yeah.
But it was really just me looking in a mirror.
Sure. Mm-hmm. I very vividly remember it. So anyway, I was traumatized.
Okay. Apparently,
the one you're gonna tell. I'll give two keywords: dirt, ramp.
That wasn't the one I was gonna tell. So go ahead.
Oh
Kyle.
my gosh! So we, as children, our parents trusted us for whatever reason.
Idiotically.
It just...
Hi, Mom. Hope you're still listening.
The dumbest. The absolute dumbest.
How could you?
They believed that we would ride our bikes around the neighborhood and then come back. Safely. And so we moved, and next to the school that you went to, there was soon to be someday this park that was going to be there. But in the meantime, as they were like building this park, it was just mounds of dirt. And somewhere along the line, I would have to guess, they lost funding. And so people started making bike ramps out of these giant mounds of dirt.
These were like 6 feet tall.
Totally.
Yeah.
Big old mounds of dirt. And so you created this track and you went around this track and you were doing bike jumps.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Fun stuff.
Whole summer of that.
You went over one bike ramp and handlebars in front of your face came up, and then as you landed, your face hit the crossbar that went between the handlebars, and there go your front teeth. Just smashed to smithereens. The whole face just bloody.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the one I thought you would tell.
Oh,
but now
it's not the one.
There must be a third tooth story that I don't know.
What's interesting, listeners, is that through all of these terribly, terribly awful tooth losing stories, yeah, I had braces for like 8 years. Now you know why. My teeth came in real bad.
all at different times too. Huh.
Yeah. So I think I was in third or fourth grade, and my molar on my right side was loose. Not so much that I was like, oh, it's coming out soon. It's kind of loose. It might come out in like a week or something. Because, you live with a loose tooth for a while. It's like, it starts with a little wiggle, and then it's a bigger wiggle. And then there's like one day when it's just about there, and it's only attached by like a ligament, a tiny little ligament. And all and you can like feel underneath the tooth. Anyway. I'm making Kyle shudder. Well, it was one of the days that it felt like a first wiggle. And I went to school, and at lunch, I brought one of the brand new, this is like, it had just happened that they had the new pizza Lunchables. That's what got released when I was in 4th grade. And I brought a pizza Lunchable, and I opened it, and it had been sitting in my backpack for, I don't know, a few hours since I got to school. And I unwrapped the whole thing, and I'm piecing it together. I got the crust, I got the sauce, I got the cheese. I think I got a little pepperonis. You don't cook it, you just eat it. It's all raw. Eat it and it explodes in your mouth. Well, I ate it. I don't know who didn't check the date on these Lunchables, but that crust, that disc of bread crust, was so thick and stale, I'll say, that I bit down, and as soon as my jaw lifted and released, my molar came out.
Was it still on the pizza? Was it?
No, that's the worst part, is that I took one chew, felt that my tooth had dislodged, and now I had to spit out all of the food so that I didn't swallow the tooth.
Oh, see, that's what I'm. No. That's what I'm afraid of.
Yep.
Aspirating a molar would be the worst possible thing to happen.
Yeah. Very traumatic, especially in front of all of your friends at school.
Almost as bad as a USB-C cable not being included with your brand new PlayStation 5.
So anyway, spit out all the food, found the molar, put it in a baggie, brought it home.
Where'd you get the baggie? What was the baggie from? Did you steal a sandwich baggie from somebody?
I probably did.
Yeah. Were you bleeding? What was?
I don't recall. I could have been bleeding, but it also could have been pizza sauce. You'll never know. I will say I stopped eating the crust, but I ate all the other stuff. I ate the cheese and I ate the pepperoni and the dessert, whatever was included.
You just kept eating?
Kyle, it was lunch in 4th grade. Of course I'm going to keep eating.
That is a drop everything and walk to the office moment.
I may have, or I may have been, badass.
Okay. All right. Good for you. Wonderful. Moral of the story is,
of the story is celebrate today's National Tooth Fairy Day with leaving your teeth under your pillow and seeing if it leaves any money. Where you got the teeth, I don't know.
Yeah. Tooth Fieri is how it's pronounced.
Someone's teeth.
What
if I was old enough and I had dentures and I just left my dentures underneath my pillow?
Under the pillow.
Under the pillow.
Free money.
Would Tooth Fieri come by and
yes,
sprinkle me with some flavor?
Absolutely. You would.
Would he slip a pie dog under my pillow?
That is the free energy. Just once we figure it out that you could put dentures under your pillow and the Tooth Fieri would bring you money, unlimited. He
does is he fills your trash can with nachos.
Ooh, right. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Doesn't matter how much trash you had in there before. The rest of it, trash can nachos.
It's just nachos. It's nachos now.
Gross.
Well,
I think we need to cover a couple of these food stories so they don't get lost.
Yeah. No, I know it gets kind of stale if you leave it out for a little while, and so you don't want to bite into it too late.
I'll tell you. Can I actually be completely genuine with you, Kyle? I did not remember that I lost my teeth on the biking accident. I did not remember that our friend Tyler pulled one of my teeth with a door. I did not recall that until you brought those memories up. The thing that really sticks in my mind is a pizza Lunchable. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All right. And the fact that you didn't even give one of your tooth losing stories because
I never lost them. I still have my baby teeth. That's moral of the story.
Most people lose them between 9 and 12, but some people, like Kyle, keep them until they're in their mid-30s.
Blah 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 blah.
And then they experience dental hydroplosion, where they immediately liquefy and fall down their throat.
That's I like that. Whatever that is, I like that.
That's a line from The Office.
Sad.
I can't take credit for it.
What can you take credit for?
The next segment. Wait. Oh, shoot. I had it. Ah!
You can test out Chipotle's new meat-free chorizo, but only at 2 different stores.
Oh, what? Are they near me? Are they near me or you?
Nope.
Or, no,
Nope. Not anywhere close to us.
Boring. Are they good?
I don't know if I had to. I feel like
It's probably just spicy sofritas, right?
more or more or less. If you added chorizo spice to dirt, I'd put it in a burrito. If you just put chorizo spice in a burrito with nothing else, it's just dust, I would eat it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So meat or not, it doesn't matter. You could add the chorizo spice to the guacamole for all I care. Doesn't matter.
Wait, that sounds real good.
It does. Chorizo guacamole. Wendy's now has jalapeno popper nuggets, but only at one location.
Why are you doing this to us, Kyle?
You got to go on a road trip to Ohio. You need to go get the jalapeno popper nuggets.
But it's inside of a Walmart. What? Wendy's
I
in
guess
a Walmart?
we could put a Wendy's next to the Toys R Us.
Okay.
And just make it all one experience.
Wait, so is it a jalapeno popper?
Or is it a nugget?
Or is it what is it?
It's both.
It looks like they also have a strawberry frosty at this place. I'll eat it. I'll eat whatever. Please just give me. I'm hungry.
Taco Bell's new loaded truff nacho fries.
Go ahead.
Will only be available at one location.
This is the worst food tease ever. What was it? Truff nacho fries? What is that?
Truff hot sauce.
What's truff hot sauce?
It's available at if you go. So when you're getting your glass dads,
Oh my God.
When you're getting your glass dads,
Yeah.
at the Cost Plus World Market, they have a whole section of hot sauces from Truff. And I guess you need to try one. They have poured money into Instagram ads. I'm surprised you haven't seen it.
The only things I look at on Instagram are stuff from like family and friends. No corporate anything. My Discover page is empty.
McDonald's is adding glazed pull-apart donuts to its breakfast menu.
At one location.
At all locations. Maybe. I don't know, actually. I have no idea. Or did you swallow your entire tongue now?
No, just a tooth. Ew. Okay, wait. What is this?
Starting on September 1st, you'll be able to order glazed pull-apart donuts from the McCafe Bakery. That's not the security software.
Right.
The donuts are arriving at Mickey D's locations for the first time right as we're gearing up for fall, which is fitting because who doesn't want a warm dessert as the weather cools down?
I'm sorry.
We also know what
breakfast.
True, yes. We also know what other beverages are coming soon. So get ready for those games.
Yeah, this has to have a pumpkin spice variant, right? Like immediately.
Yes, probably. Yeah. I would guess so. It's
also, donut holes.
They're donut holes, but it is a donut made of donut holes. It's odd. I like it. Good shape.
I dig.
I like it.
Okay.
I do see, I just kind of scrolled down a little bit. This is not in the notes, but there's orange glitter syrup at Walmart in case you want to add Halloween cheer to breakfast.
What?
Syrup or syrup, as some folks call it, with natural flavors made with edible glitter.
No, nothing natural about glitter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What I really wanted to tell you was Cinnabon brought back their cookies stuffed with mini cinnamon rolls.
What in the what? In the huh? What? What?
Look at this image.
Okay, I'm going to play the video.
Because I am...
it's video of the sound.
I'm fairly confused. It looks like a cinnamon roll.
Oh my God. That's loud.
But it's filled with cookie.
Wait. I don't think this video is about the Cinnabon.
Why is
Where
it here?
Where did you get this from? Oh, it's delish.com. What do you know? Delicious. You bunch of dookies. Delish dookies. Including your own cinnamon roll recipe as the lead image / video.
They're duping us. I see what they've done. They're duping us. What they wanted.
You delish dupers? You dookie dupers?
What they're actually telling us is the cookie Bon Bites, which were only available for a very short time in 2019, are now back.
Okay.
They are cookies that have little cinnamon rolls in them.
How does that work?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I need to see a photograph of it, but it is not in the article. And now,
of course. Thanks, Delish.com.
I'm frustrated. I'm really frustrated now.
We cannot end on this. Please tell me you have one more story. Oh, please tell me you have a food story.
Sushi rolls at Whole Foods and Target are being recalled.
No, that's worse. Give me another one.
You can now pass go and dine at this Monopoly-themed restaurant in London.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Good.
Great.
That's a good palate cleanser.
Yeah. So,
English Monopoly. Or as they say,
Monopoly.
American capitalists.
I feel like we have to start this whole thing over. Maybe just start the show over. Maybe just roll the tape back and start the whole thing over again. Maybe that's the only way through here. You, though, can go over to patreon.com/goodstuff. Right after we finish, I'm going to walk over, grab my earpods, load up Netflix, and I will live test out spatial audio.
No, we should do Apple Music.
I don't have an Apple Music subscription. How are we supposed to do that?
What? I thought you had one.
No, no.
Well, do a free trial.
I had a free trial 11 years ago. I can't do a free trial now. They won't let me do that.
I feel like you're not going to get the best experience with just Netflix.
I mean, you can't really get a good experience with reverb. If we wanted to just maybe record the song and put it into audio application and add some reverb, I think that would be just fine. But all right, well, I
become a Patreon subscriber, and yes, you'll be able to listen to Kyle do that, and then I'm gonna eat some spicy chips
in spatial audio. Can we maybe put this podcast in spatial audio? You can be in the corner, and I'll just be here with the listener, talking to them.
Yeah, if we hit a certain Patreon tier, our spatial audio is us recording in your room.
Fly us out. Call my phone.
That's right. It's a really expensive tier.
3. That's my phone. Love you, everybody. I hope you have a good weekend. You're all wonderful.